welcome to the live. It's great to be back. I won't lie, it's been a struggle to make content because I haven't really had any ideas for content and all that, but I am glad to be back, doing streams because I do enjoy them most of the time anyway. And this is an interesting one. I didn't expect to really speak about Joao Cancelo much more than I already have in terms of streams. By the way, Ali, though, big up to you tuning in. But I'm happy to speak about Joao and the comments he made on a news article or something like that very recently. I've left a few quotes there. We're going to talk about them all, and we'll talk about other topics too, since I haven't been live. I wouldn't say I've not been live in ages, but I haven't been live in a good few days, so we'll cover everything in this stream, but focus will be Joao. Now then, Joao Cancelo, as we all know, back in January last year, seemed to have a bit of a falling out with Pep or something, and basically said, I want to leave, and so let them go, that's how we work. And well, stories flew around there. Apparently Joao Cancelo hit Pep or something, or said that he was going to hit him, and players had to get in the way on the training ground. Apparently that was like the last straw or something. It's weird. It's a weird situation with Joao because we don't know the full truth. I don't think we know the full truth, but Joao Cancelo has finally given his story on the whole thing. I'll put it on Instagram because it's interesting. It is interesting. But it weirds me out, Joao does. Really, really does. But anyway, let's go at the simple quotes that we the quotes that we've got here. So, lies were told is what Joao said. Basically, saying, and that, basically saying that the club was lying about. Well, not completely lying. He doesn't say that, but he does say that the club did lie in their side of the story. I'm really sorry about my hair, guys. I am getting a haircut tomorrow. The fringe is even more annoying than it was before I had my haircut. But yeah, lies were told is what he's saying. That there is there is a bit of context to that on the other quotes, which I will get onto. Hopefully that deals with my hair. Yeah, that'll do. But anyway, MCFC were ungrateful. Basically saying the club. This is like the exact full quote. These quotes here are very summarised versions, but here's the full quote. MCFC were a bit ungrateful to me when they said that, because I was a very important player in the years that I was there. And what he's referring to there is lies were told. I was never a bad companion for them, and you can ask either Nathan Ake or Rico Lewis. Now then, you might wonder why he's specifically bringing up Nathan Ake and Rico Lewis. Well, Nathan Ake obviously plays about left back, full back area for City, and Rico Lewis last season broke into the team and was doing really well at right back, and so that's obviously why he's brought up then. Hi, says Glimpse. Hello, welcome to the chat. Big up to you for tuning in. Yeah, and then he goes on to say that City were ungrateful for him. Don't get me wrong, Joao Cancelo he's a really, really good player, and his contribution to the club from when he was here, I don't think it can be disputed. He was really, really good for the club. When he was on his A game, he was very good, and I don't think that can be denied. So, I'm not going to disagree with him there. He was very good for us, and at times was very important. That we went into some games where we were thinking, Joao Cancelo, we're going to need him. We're absolutely going to need him. His creativity was insane. And there's no doubt he can play make. Look at last season alone, from when he was here. The cross into Haaland on that wonderful goal against Dortmund. We all know the goal I'm on about. I forgot about Cancelo since glimpse. I mean, it's been a while since I've had to talk about him, if I want the truth. I don't like talking about him because I really do not like him now. Because of that falling out of the club. And so if we go back to this, I never failed in my commitment to the club, to the fans. I always gave everything. Now this quote here, this one kind of throws me off. Okay, this quote kind of throws me off. So I think the club must have said something like, I don't know. I don't know what the club must have said, but he says that he always gave everything on the pitch and all that. Okay, and fine, alright. Whether he has or not, okay, but it weirds me out because always gave everything. That doesn't mean on the pitch alone. That has to mean off the pitch too. And the fact that he left because he didn't start a few games, and supposedly told Pep that I won't let some kid play in front of me, aka the kid being Rico Lewis, because Rico Lewis was ahead of him in the starting 11 for a couple games. Are you giving everything if you are, number one, going against the manager's word, and number two, disregarding other players like that? He has obviously not. He's obviously backed down that statement by saying that he was a good companion to Rico Lewis and Nathan Ake, and obviously the rest of the club. But I don't know. Why would we lie? He was at Bayern most of last season. Yeah, January 31st he joined Bayern last season. Then came back to City, and then he got loaned out this season to Barca. Joao just fell off after he went to Bayern. Yeah, it wasn't great at Bayern. It started okay, first couple of games. I know he actually did decent. Pretty sure he got 2 assists in 2 matches or something like that. But then even he was getting benched, by Bayern. Bayern started to see the ugly side of Joao that we had to see. There was a quote a while ago. A while ago being a few months ago, and it was like, Joao Cancelo, when he's at the club, he's handsome, he's great, and when he's happy and all that, and he's in the starting 11 a lot, he's great, he's brilliant, and he's almost unplayable at times. But then when he's not, you really see the ugly side of Joao, and when I say ugly, I mean ugly. So, when it's all going well for him, he is a great footballer. But if he gets benched for a few games, you suddenly start to see Joao Cancelo and his dark side, I suppose. And, this season, look, there's no doubt if he's happy at club and is just buzzing to be where he is, he will perform. There's no doubt about that. Cancelo is hard to deal with. For me, just get him out. I really don't want another loan. Just can we get rid of Joao? I don't want to speak about him again. Because I really can't stand him. Because personally, I don't think he's telling the truth here. I suspect there's some truth in it, and I suspect that this is what he felt. Lies were told. But the gave everything bit just throws me off. How can you give everything but then go against the manager's word? For me, if you're giving everything, you will trust the manager, even if that means you're benched for a few games. If you're happy about that or not is a different matter. You could be unhappy by going on the bench. But if ever you're called onto the pitch and all that, you give 100% and you give everything. You have to give everything in all aspects of the club, not just when you're playing. Because then, if that's the only time that you give everything, then you're not giving everything. he goes on to bring up a point of when he was attacked the day before game against the Emirates at the Arsenal, and he had to leave his wife and daughter alone at home, terrified. Now then, I just want to say, fair play to Joao Cancelo. I'm pretty sure I remember when this was going down. It's a terrible thing to deal with. It shouldn't, no one should be jumped. I'm not saying City fans jumped him, because I don't think they did. I just think he just got mugged or something. Honestly, terrible that happened to him, and no one deserves to go through that. And fair play to him for coming to the club and coming to play for us, and even in that situation. Frost Fury, welcome to the pitch. Oh my lord. Frost Fury, mate, you gotta stay not injured. But welcome to the chat anyway, mate. I hope you're doing well, other than your twisted ankle. Wait there. Yeah, it's a bit thirsty. I just remembered I had my bottle around back. Everyone's injured. Ali Lolo's injured. Get well soon, lads. Get well soon. And the never lie bit. I'm sorry, but in saying that you never lie is a lie in itself. Everyone has told a lie. Everyone has told a lie. I've told a lie. Good lie or not, I've told a lie. C has probably lied in his life. Ali Lolo's probably lied in his life. Frost Fury's probably lied in his life. Everyone has lied. No one has not lied. No one goes through life and doesn't lie. But the exact quote is, okay, I am a trans person. I am a transparent person. I never lie. Those were his words. To the quote. I'm sorry, but you're lying there. That just, in fact, the fact that he says he never lies almost feels like that there are lies in this quote thing, in this article. It almost makes you feel like there are lies. I have never told a lie. I said hell will go up, and I'm not lying. We will see. I lied about going to my swimming lessons. I've lied about being ill for school. I've lied countless times, okay? We've all lied. And that doesn't make you a bad person. It just means you've lied. Lying is frowned upon, depending on the circumstance. Oh man, why is that shadow like that? Really, really awkward. It's because of this dodgy light. Right there, let me turn it on. Oh, I hate this light. There you go, no more shadow. Yeah, you've lied. We've all lied. We all have. I will tell your mum that you lied, that you faked being ill. I'm out of school, pal. She already knows. She knows. I confessed after I finished school. Yeah, everyone has lied. Absolutely everyone. And me and Frost, I've lied about that too. Look. I know you're out of school, but yeah, no worries. I know. But you get what I'm saying. We've all lied, and saying that you never lie almost feels like there's lies in the context of what you're saying. So it kind of weakens his whole story, even though he thinks that would strengthen it, saying that he never lies. But look, and on the Arsenal thing, I already mentioned it. No one should be jumped and all that. And at the time, no one knew that Joao Cancelo was going through this rough patch in terms of talking with Pep. No one deserves that, and hopefully his wife and daughter recovered fine, and hopefully he did too. So, but I do think that is partly a time. I think that is partly, not that this is a criticism, but I think he's partly there just trying to back up his "I always gave everything" statement. And to be fair, it's a commitment, big time, leaving your family like after a situation like that and going to help the club in a potentially huge game, even though I don't even think he played. What happened with Cancelo? I don't even know. Basically, last season, January, Joao Cancelo wasn't starting many games for the Blues. I think he started like 2 out of 7 games, may have come off the bench a couple of times in between, and he was not happy at all. Apparently there was a video of him saying to his agent, "Get me the F out of this club now," in the tunnel. He was having a bad time, and he was fuming. And hopefully... And, he got what he wanted, didn't he? And apparently he had really bad issues with Pep because of it too. Oh my lord. This camera's been falling down a lot recently. How did Pep react? He just told him to leave. He basically, Joao Cancelo said, "If you don't start me, I'll leave," and then Pep said, "Leave," basically, because that's not how Pep rolls. Pep doesn't roll, if you threaten to leave, then Pep will more than gladly kick you out. If you don't want to be here, you can go. We let go of Leroy Sané, one of the biggest footballers in the world at the time. Huge player for City, and we just let him go. Even though he was beloved by fans. So, we're not afraid to let anyone go, doesn't matter how big you are. If this is KDB, then we would probably get rid of him too. But, KDB would never. I don't feel like he would anyway. Joao could have stayed good, a good player by now. Nagelsmann didn't get sacked. Yeah, the manager's getting sacked did have an impact on, I suspect, every player. But that's the thing, that affected every player. That affected Leroy Sané, talking about him. That affected Jan Sommer. That affected Thomas Müller. It all affects them. But it's about how you come back from that. You're getting sacked in the morning, I beg not. Raheem Sterling. Nice. How was he even for England? Did he even play? Whenever they played Brazil. We'll talk about that Brazil game in a minute about my lad's scenes. My brother would have heard that wrong. What's happening with your green screen contrast? It's not right. What's... Oh, is it on my skin? On my skin, like it's blue. I don't know, it's the lighting and all that. Of course, Sterling didn't get picked at the moment, he's awful. Yeah, I didn't watch the game. I don't watch England. Not a big fan of these mid-international breaks. I watch Euros and World Cup because I find them genuinely entertaining. But, friendlies and all that, nah. Especially not when Southgate's in control. I don't know how he can watch his football. Happy for the 18-year-old? Yeah, he's joining Real Madrid. May have already joined. Can't remember. But anyway, back onto Joao. Look. He is a... Southgate will leave after the Euros. As he should. He should have left after the previous Euros, He should have left 3 years ago. Joke, honestly. But, Joao Cancelo, I really hope this guy just gets out permanently in the summer. I can't be bothered speaking about him much more because he's just a bad topic. Not in terms of content. Speaking about him with you guys, hearing about your opinions is all great. But it's a negative topic. No City fan likes to speak about Joao and all that. We don't. Because he's a memory. I'll be honest, I don't really like speaking about Leroy Sané. I love Leroy Sané. But after. Thing is, yeah, it hurt when he left. Partly because I know he had a couple of issues with. I know he had 1 or 2 issues with Pep, but I loved that player, and so speaking about him almost brings pain. Now England ain't winning anything with Southgate. Yeah, I know. You don't honestly. That is just if they win something, fair play. Because they don't, and it won't be because of Southgate, it'll be because of the players. They need to get a top quality manager in. You will not win anything under Southgate. I guarantee you. And by the way, to an extent, you guys shouldn't want to win. Because let's say you win the Euros on a whim. Okay, fair play, celebrate it, and I'm sure you're absolutely terrific, and that is fair. Southgate's going to get another 4 years. If he wins the Euros, he's got another 4 years. I think that is clear. Because he will take up the England job if he gets another contract. He will easily stay until the World Cup. Welcome to the chat, Cure Trinity. Thank you. New subscriber. It's great to have you on, mate. We're here talking about Joao Cancelo. Are you a City fan? Let me know. It's a weird topic, Joao. And yeah, I want to hear your say. I want to hear everyone's say. But yeah, let me know. I'm sad Italy supporter and Croatia supporter because over the years Croatia lost semi-final, World Cup, final, and Italy didn't even qualify since 2014. Yeah, the fact that they didn't qualify is crazy. Absolutely wild. But I hope. Look. I wouldn't mind Italy winning the Euros. Look, I will take anyone else. I like Spain, so I wouldn't mind them winning. He expected to play more and got kicked out. People cry over a friendly. Euros will be completely different. Gallagher won't play. Chilwell won't play. Harry Kane will start it. It will be completely different. If this is your defence to defend Southgate and all that, I'm sorry. I've seen clips of that. Look, friendly or not, it's a chance to really test your players. I'd like to bear in mind Brazil's team. Because I'm pretty sure they won't even... Look, if you think Southgate is the man to lead you to the Euros win, I'm not going to call you an idiot. I'm just going to say that I would be incredibly surprised. Brazil beat us, and they weren't even playing all their top players. Bento in goal. He plays for Atletico Paranaense, and he started over Edison and Alisson. Who else have we got? I know Edison's injured, by the way. But Bruno Beraldo. Is Bremer not available? And he was even on bench. Thiago Silva. Look, their B team beat yous. No, I'm not defending Southgate. I'm Southgate out, but I'm just saying don't read into friendly. France lost, but no one said anything. Well, France lost to... Yeah, but the thing is there. France did lose to Germany. And I know you lot lost to Brazil. And Brazil are obviously a good team. By the way, what a goal by Wirtz. I would like to say. What a goal by Wirtz. But again... The thing is with this one, Southgate is known for it. At the very minimum, France just got to a World Cup final and lost. France have lost, have won a World Cup recently. Potato Boy, welcome to the chat. Southgate's bang average, probably even worse. He is worse. He's championship level. I'm Southgate out, but I believe we can win the Euros. I'm not Southgate out because the longer Southgate stays at England, the better for me, because I love seeing Southgate with England, because I love to see England lose. And therefore I don't think you can win the Euros. You need to have a good manager. I'm sorry. You've got one of the best generations in English football in terms of talent. Off the top of my head, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, Marcus Rashford, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, John Stones. You know, like, you've got so many good players. So many good players, and you're not winning anything with them. You're not winning anything with them. Are you Scottish in disguise? No, I'm not Scottish, honestly. And trust me, Scotland can go and lose as well. It brings me joy too. Irish, no. Again, honestly, they can lose. David Becks carried England back in the days. Look, you won't win anything under Southgate. That's my opinion. I understand that you've got your opinion, but that's just how I'm looking at it. I think he is I think you're trying to say Welsh, but you said a bit of a mix of Wales and Welsh. But no, I'm not Welsh either. Even if I was, I won't say. Yeah, but he won't say. See, Ali Lolo knows me too well. I'm Walmart, says Frosty. I'm not sure that's a country, but sure, you could be Walmart if you wanna. I'm Asda. But look, back to Joao. I hope this fella just leaves the club as soon as tomorrow, and the latest of the summer. Why can't you read into friendlies when a manager's got a bad reputation? I don't see why. I don't see why friendlies should be disregarded, personally. Especially when, you know, I look at Brazil, England vs Brazil. I'll have a look at it again. You guys put out, if not your main team, this was very close to it. I know Gallagher might not start, but who would start there, by the way? I'm curious. Look, Pickford in goal. He's your number one. Walker right back. I know he got subbed off quickly, but due to injury. John Stones, he's your best centre back. Harry Maguire at centre back. Look, I know he's not amazing for United, even though he has been better this season. Again, he's one of your go-to centre backs. Chilwell, look, not a bad left back. I'd like to point out, not a bad left back. And if Luke Shaw remains injured, which isn't out of the realm of possibility considering of how injury prone he is, he may actually be starting there. Declan Rice will start. He is your main CDM. Gallagher next to him. I don't know, maybe there's a chance for Kobe Mainoo. I'm just going to have a look at your bench. Maybe you can get Kobe Mainoo in there, but who does start? Let me know. Phil Foden, look, he's one of your best players, so I don't know why you don't play him at cam. Jude Bellingham, number 10, he is playing at cam. Again, people call him the Ballon d'Or. Gordon, apparently he was really good for England yesterday, but if he doesn't start, probably got Marcus Rashford, and I know Harry Kane would start over Watkins, but again, Watkins is really good. But then I look at Brazil, Danilo. I don't know if he is their number one right back or not, but look, the goalie, not their number one. Two centre backs, as far as I'm aware, not their number one. It's considering Bremer is on the bench. Midfield, I doubt Gomez. Look, I'm not going to speak about Southgate anymore because it's not worth it. I'm you, I'm me. I'm you and me, I'm everything you want to be by Go to Deficit. That video's actually done pretty well, to be fair. Look guys, thank you all for tuning in. It's been really good conversations and it's been good to be back. It's been good to have little debates. So big up to all of you. Glimpse, Frost Fury, Ali Lolo, Potato Boy, we had that new person too. And big up to MCFR TV, he did recommend doing this video. not a huge stream, but just something to give you guys something, even to watch back. So, thank you all for tuning in. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.